You know the saddest part of this channel? The first car video on this channel is DC Avanti, a supercar or not, has crossed over 100 views, which makes it the most viewed car content or video on this channel. And it is sad because its looks, its styling, its curves. I'm proud of Dilip Chhatriya, who designed India's first sports car, because India does not usually, not at all, has a. Oh my god, the audio quality was bad, editing was incomplete, and worst of all, it had my fake American accent. It felt so bad for me that I myself disliked that video, and please don't watch it again. But I still won't delete or private that video because it has so many views. But I wondered, why does it have so many views? Well, turns out my friends Rachit, Kunal, Yogesh, Devansh and Riddhi made that video viral in their society just because it had my fake American accent. And yes, if one of you are watching this video, listen to me. Why don't you get the context of that video? Oh my god, why only for my accent? God damn it. Anyway, I will also thank you people, and this video is specially done for you. So let's get started. Before we start, I want to tell you that before making this video, I had to watch that cancerous video all the way through. So please understand my sufferings and subscribe. So the whole point of this video is to clear the misconception of people who think that DC Avanti is a supercar just because of its exotic and curvy looks and its mid-engine placement. But a supercar is just more than that. So what makes a car a supercar? There are mostly four things: the looks or styling of the car, its rarity, its luxuriousness or the quality, and the most important aspect, which is its performance. So my personal opinion on its looks are that they are gorgeous from its front and side view, because hey, it's a mid-engine car and they are seductive. Like, look at this Pagani Zonda F. Its mid-engine layout is downright beautiful, which makes it not a supercar but quote-unquote a hypercar. So in short, mid-engine placement cars are beautiful, but the rear of the car is ugly to me, but this was just my opinion. So let's take a look at the general community's opinion. So I'll go talk to them, okay? I'll come back. Oh, I realized we don't have a car community. But fortunately, I found this video by Sketch Monkey. He's a well-known guy who redesigns ugly cars so that they can look better, and his first reaction after watching the rear of this car was, it's an ugly blobfish. But the rest of the car, all things considered, is aggressive, and I think the low slung stance of the car can be seen as a supercar, just not the back. So now let's come back to its rarity. According to Wikipedia, only 50 units were produced, but some say that only 100 units were produced, and at last Supercar Blondie says that only 327 units were produced. So it's not clear, but one thing is clear, that less than 400 units were produced. So if you have one, you don't have to worry about your neighbors having one too, because status symbol. So it also gets a pass from a rarity standpoint. I mean, it's like all the Koenigseggs around the world, including the Koenigsegg Gemera and Jesko. So it is a supercar till now, but let's focus on its quality. One thing that I'm proud of is that the entire body of the car is made out of carbon fiber. A cheap one, because it costs only like 35 to 50 lakh rupees, which is about $50,000 to $70,000. So it must be cheap for that price. So don't expect Koenigsegg quality carbon fiber in the car. That said, you must be thinking that all the components must be carbon fiber in the car then? Well, no. The chassis of the car is made out of heavy iron metal, which makes the car strong but heavy, unlike other supercars of which the entire chassis is made out of carbon fiber to reduce weight. And now that we are done with its exterior quality, let's check out its interior. Supercars have top quality metals or wood in their interior. They are beautiful, elegant and comfortable. but the DC Avanti has its interior quality like a normal boring ass econo box. And I'm not the only one who's saying this. When I was researching for this video, watching other people reviewing the car, the top comment of that video was outside Sunny Leone, inside Tinchak Puja, engine Rakhi Sawant. If you are an Indian, you know what this comment means, but if you are from another country, let me just show you the pictures for illustration. So it basically has cheap plastic and leather in its interior, which makes the expectations high but throws you down when you sit inside the car, which makes it non-accountable to be called as a supercar. So that proves it. Thank you for watching. Just kidding. Even if I have proven that the car is not a supercar, I will still defame the car because I want to give you more knowledge about the first Indian sports car. Just joking, I want to defame it more because of non-car guys rubbing into my face saying I just saw a supercar today called the DC Avanti, and the fact that I want this video to be a long one. Anyway, let's end this video with the whole purpose of a supercar, which is performance, like its 0 to 100 km per hour, top speed and its handling. Before that I disclose or insult its truth, let me tell you its general info of the car. The DC Avanti is powered by a turbocharged inline-4, I repeat inline-4, which produces 250 brake horsepower paired with a manual transmission, and which is then transferred to the rear wheels, which makes it, guess what, rear wheel drive. You know that information alone can destroy your false hope when you see and think about this car. So let me confirm it. 0 to 100 km per hour or 0 to 62 miles per hour comes at, wait for it, a freaking 7 seconds. And for comparison, let us take Lotus Elise, which had a time of 0 to 100 km per hour of 5.1 seconds, which had less horsepower, coming in at 217 brake horsepower, and guess what, it had a better top speed too of 248 km per hour, while DC Avanti came at 180 km per hour. Yeah, that was even less than I would have imagined. 180 km per hour. You must be ashamed to even call yourself a sports car then, because even an econo box like Suzuki Swift has a better top speed than you. And if you think that I'm being too harsh here, I don't care, because man, I don't want to disrespect the term supercar or even sports car, because cars are more than just transportation or status symbol to me. They are the things for which I'm going to dedicate my whole life into. So I want to protect its dignity, and that's it. Anyway, the last argument that came to my mind was its handling. I thought as it has a carbon fiber body, it must be good at cornering, right? Well, it's complicated. Let me explain. Sure, it has a carbon fiber body which makes it lighter, and even its mid-engine layout does it wonders when it comes to handling, but its heavy iron chassis makes it, heavy. So much so that it is in the level of an econo box, which doesn't come near to the handling of the Mazda Miata or Lotus Elise. So that's it, another reason which makes it not a supercar. It's underpowered, has cheap interior quality, and it has its top speed less than a city car, and its handling is not that good either. So that's it for me to prove that DC Avanti is not a supercar. And again, thanks to these people, Rachit, Devansh, Riddhi, Kunal and Yogesh, for letting me do this video again. So if you see one of these cars, don't assume you just saw 400 to 700 brake horsepower Lamborghini or Ferrari or any other fast car. Anyway, I've already told you the reason and the purpose. Thank you. Bye.